Beloved, I just realized that the video went off. It's all good. Working out the energy. It's all good. Yes, family. So, this is a simple exercise that we can always do. And it's all powerful. Michaela, yes, I give thanks. You want to pass through? Blessed Lord. All right. So, I wasn't watching because my eyes were closed as I was doing the video. And I opened and I realized that it was off. I hope you got the exercise. Bring them on camera. What? I should bring what on camera? All right. Anyway, let's step up to today's topic about the vitamin C, about the oranges. As you all know, the orange, as I'm wearing today, is known as the king of fruits in the medieval times. It was a very, very powerful fruit. In those days, we have stories like Gaia, the European or the Greek. They say Gaia married Zeus. And during that time, Gaia gave Zeus oranges as a gift, as a present. And they still do this in Rwanda. The mother packs the fruits, oranges, including other fruits, banana, then give it to their daughter when they go in for marriage. We will not go much into that. We'll talk about the magical properties. Every fruit, every vegetable, everything you see is frequency. Just like disease is frequency, death is frequency, everything is frequency. The orange that you see has also one of the highest frequencies. The highest frequencies. I always talk about coconut, yes. Today we talk about oranges. The magical properties of oranges is love, fertility, joy, happiness, and harmony. Oranges are very powerful. You see, they play, this modern science love to play all the time with words like, oh, vitamin this, vitamin that, and all those things. Our ancestors did not deal with all those rubbish. With all those rubbish of vitamins this and vitamins that, they didn't deal with those things. They have no knowledge about that. It's not even important for them. They deal with balance. Yeah, I don't even know how to come in. I think I've added you, Michaela. Come in if you want to take part. Yeah. I'm just new to this invitation, but I think you came and I added you. All right then, give thanks. So the orange, they say vitamin C. Let's deal with the medical aspect. Yeah, we work hand in hand. Later we will come to our own concept, the Akan concept here, the African concept from Asian Kemet onto West Africa. They say vitamin C. The vitamin C is very, very crucial. It's very, very important vitamin, you know, in our growth. I would like to read something from one of the powerful sisters called Dr. Jewel Pokrum. I respect her a lot. Yeah? And this is what she said about vitamin C, so that you know what we are going to talk about on the medical aspect. Listen now. Vitamin C is an antioxidant required for tissue growth and repair. This antioxidant is required for tissue growth and what? Repair, adrenal gland function, and healthy gums. Vitamin C protects against the harmful effect of pollution, against cancer and infection, and enhances what? Immunity. Yeah? Now we will talk about that word. English word. English. If you don't know English, it's all about spells. It also assists in reducing cholesterol levels and high blood pressure, thus helping to prevent atherosclerosis. Vitamin C is essential in the formation of collagen. Furthermore, it protects against blood clotting and promotes the healing and production of anti-stress hormones. It also aids in what? Interferon production. This vitamin is also needed for the metabolism of folic acid, yeah, tyrosine, and thiamine. All of these amino acids are discussed later. And it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. And there's even a new breakthrough that there's a vitamin C, they call it ester C. And they're saying that, yeah, it's very, very good for people who are suffering from illness due to cancer and what? AIDS. Yeah? AIDS. Very, very powerful. So we'll put this one down and later we'll go into it. And the sources are what? Cherries, plums, pears, summer apples, you know, citrus. But the most powerful is citrus. That is the akutu, the orange. We call oranges akutu. Akutu in Ghana here, by the Akan people. And by the Gandangbe people, they also say akutu. Sometimes we say ekutu. And like I did say, in linguistics, when you use a and you use a, it's the same thing. Just like you use e and you use a, it's the same thing. You can say amin, and you can say imin. You can say imana. You can say amina. It's the same thing. That is phonetics. Yeah? Even in Ghana here, all of us have our tongues. The Kriapin people have a way of speaking their tree. The Fanti have the way of speaking their tree. But it's the same thing. Someone will say, how's it? Someone will say, awode. It's the same thing. Other people will say, awode. It's the same. You understand? Linguistic. We are all one people. Yeah? One family. Akan family. One Igbo. One Yoruba. Bantu. We are all one. When you go and check the meaning of that words or what you say Igbo, it means that we are all Igbo people. And if you check the meaning of Akan, it means that we are all what? Akan people. We are all leaders, first people. So if an Igbo person is teaching and don't know how to teach, they will be teaching superiority. We Igbo in Nigeria, we are the original people. Who told you? We are all original people. We are all Igbo people. Yeah? And we are all Akan people. Akan means the first, they are the leaders. We are all leaders. We are all humans. That is Bantu. You see? And we are all one community, which is Watu. That's how I got my name. Congo Watu. I represent the Congo community. Anyway, let's talk about the Akutu. So, the orange, as I did read, is very, very, very crucial. the vitamin C is very, very crucial. And it's in all leafy vegetables and all those things. But how many times that we eat these leafy vegetables? How many times? And the percentage, we even kill them before we eat them. We put them on fire and we boil them so hard. By the time that the contaminate or the greens and the colored and all those things comes out, they are already destroyed. They are already leached into the water. It's destroyed. And vitamin C also reacts with the sun. Yeah, it reacts with the sun. The moment that you even expose it to the sun, boom, the sun is taking it away. And I'll talk about that. The sun loved it bad. You see, so vitamin C, akutu, has the greatest, oranges has the greatest of all. And I'm going to teach you a lot of it today. I'm not here, or, you know what I mean, to make money for myself. It's just knowledge, the experience I've gone through, and I'm going to share with you. And if you listen carefully, probably you can even use it to make a living one day in the future. Okay, I mean, be in well water is more yeah, Makala. Anyway, let me focus. Respect Black Prophet Zonto, One Love, yeah, original inborn music, the best reggae musician in the world of Africa and even the world. Your time will come, Father. Give thanks, yeah. So akutu is very, very crucial. The oranges, and that is why we have the story of Heru Kuti, Heru of the double horizon. Heru itself is light. Yeah, Heru itself is light. And we have the Kuti, which is the iron. Yeah, and you can say Kutu. That is why we have Fela Kuti. We have Kuti, Kutu. And Fela, which shrine is Fela associated more with? Is Ogun. And Ogun is iron. That's why you see Fela always wearing that chain on the neck. Ogun is iron. And iron is absorbed properly, yeah, with vitamin C. Properly with vitamin C. Without vitamin C, trust me, everything that you are eating, it is waste. You will see that the next day you have no energy. You have no energy. Energy comes from the mother, the cosmic mother, Ene, the mother, Ene or Enna. In Akan, we say Enna. Igbo people, they say Ene. Enna, mother. She is the source of the energy. As the Ever people say, also say it. I don't need to read books. I just have to give some references and all those things. Because everything is coming from here and from here and from the solar plexus. I don't have to go and prepare any speech. It's just flowing. And as I'm here, it's just flowing. But black people, we love references. We love websites. We love this, we love that. We don't want to experience nothing. We love too much. Oh, and this one said this and this. What do you also have to say? Your own inner experience. During World War I, so many soldiers start dying because of war, a disease called scurvy. Americans especially, they die here and there, infections all over. No medicine was able to save them until orange juice was recommended. And then all of them, their diseases went away. Scurvy. Then they realized that the deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy. The deficiency of vitamin C causes poor absorption of iron. And you know what iron also is? Because they work together. If you read this book by Esoteric on his book called Vitamins and Minerals from A to Z, Esoteric. I respect this mother, this sister a lot because she is for ascension. She's always talking about immortality, activating your brain cells. Yeah, look at what she said. And this is about iron. She said that perhaps the most important function of iron is its production of hemoglobin and oxygenation of red blood cells. Iron is the mineral found in the largest amount in the blood. This mineral is essential for many enzymes and is important for growth in children and resistance to disease. Iron is also required for a healthy immune system and for energy production. Now listen carefully here. Vitamin C can increase our absorption as much as 30%. Listen again. Vitamin C can increase our absorption as much as 30%. Iron deficiency symptoms include brittle hair, nails that are spoon. Some people, their nails, they are like spoon. It grows, they become like spoon, but they think it is flex. You are suffering from deficiency. Yeah? Fatigue, paleness, anemia, dizziness. So you go to the hospital, the doctors will tell you that you are suffering from anemia. And you will say, but what happened? But doctor, I've been eating all the time, and I've been chewing tofu, drinking my soya milk and all those things. But I'm a vegan, but you are still suffering from iron deficiency. And this is the biggest issue within the vegan community. The biggest issue. Very pale, very weak. Every year you see somebody still shrinking. Very, fatigue all the time. Dry. No moisturization. No, nothing. Every time dry. Every time weak. Fatigue. It's because of what? Iron deficiency. And what causes that is vitamin C. Because these two work together. Heru-kuti. Now here we go. Vitamin C and iron is Heru-kuti. Heru of the double horizon. Heru of the double horizon. Heru-kuti. Akutu. So you will see the symbol of Heru-kuti holding the machete. Go check it on your phones. You will see holding the machete. And what is Ogun? Favorite tool? Machete. And what is machete used for? For clearing. Cut and clear. As Rastaman would say. Cut and clear. You cut and clear. We are not saying you should go and cut somebody's head. Cut your own ignorance. Illusion. Your own diseases. Cut and clear. Clearing the bush. As a man, you need Ogun in your life. Ogun means medicine. And medicine only comes from iron. We Africans or carbonated people on this tropic, we are iron people. That's why they say the age of iron. We are iron people. We brought that technology. When you have iron inside you, then you can function properly. You can create, function properly. Most of us are suffering from iron deficiency. So the next day, we are hungry. By 10 o'clock, we have not eaten anything. Our favorite starchy foods and our favorite bloody fluids, then we are what? Hungry, because we have no energy. All the energy we have come from the fossil, from the mouth, coming from the external, but we have no energy. You see? So vitamin C is very crucial, very, very important. The akutu, the oranges, is very important. And mind you, whatever that you put inside you is going to affect your emotions also. If somebody is not happy, they are always depressed, they are always fatigued, check what goes inside them. If you are in balance, if your vitamin C is peak, if your iron is peak, you have Herukuti within you, you have nothing to fear about, because Ogun, among the Orishas, ask any Babalawo, they will tell you, Ogun is the most important among all the Orishas. You cannot go to Ogun shrine and just leave there alone. I mean, just forget about Ogun. Ogun is everything. It's Fela. Fela is all about Ogun. Abeokuta, the whole Abeokuta is about Ogun. It's all about Ogun. They even have Ogun State. That's what they call it, Ogun State. They even have Ogun State. So you should know. And most of the powerful people all came from there. The fearless people came from Ogun State. In Ghana, we say Adade. Iron, Dade. So we even have Adade Kung Fu, Adade priest. And all the time when they are dancing, you see them, they have the metal at their leg, their ankle, and it's shaking. It's shaking. It's iron. And if you go to Congo, they have the same concept there. If you go to Rwanda, they have the same concept there. It's all about the iron, energy. You see how the Rwandans, they are men, dun, 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 then they fly and go into the sky. Boom, they land. If you don't have iron, you can't do that thing. So before the initiate can overcome his lower self, the initiate needs a lot of iron within. Because the discipline is a long journey. And if you don't have iron within you to start it, trust me, you will feel dizzy. So sometimes you see, you give fasting to somebody to do, just 3 days, they can't. Just 1 day, they can't, because they are lacking iron. They are lacking vitamin C. They are lacking room on the double horizon. Herukuti. Or Akutu. You must strike the iron while it is hot. It is the iron which is going to make you live. Remember, I did read for you. It's what? It's for your immunity. It enhances immune. Now, the word immunity, etymology of the immunity, come from what? Imin, the ancient Egyptian god. Imin. Or Amun. Now here we go again. Anytime you hear immune, it is what? Amun. It's immunity. Amun. You need the Amun, the Amunra, ammunition. You see? Ammonia. Ammunition. Immunity. Imin, and respect to Imin Rata, my beloved and friend and brother from the USA, always, with humility, bigging me up, and I give thanks for that, because not everyone from the other side love to see sometimes an African here, have so much knowledge, which I know, no apology for that. I know about that, because that is the jealousy within black people all the time. We don't want to see somebody moving forward. We don't want to see another brother know so much. You know what I mean? And instead of us to tell the person to move on and just, keep on doing the works, we sit and insult the person. You understand? But respect to Imin Rata. Yeah? You praise me so much sometimes. My own people don't even do that. You understand? Because you know with the inner eyes who I am. Give thanks. Orange is the most powerful thing. Look at the sun rising. When the sun rises from the in the morning, look, what's the color? It's orange. It's orange. Orange is in different shades. What I'm wearing is orange. We have another type of orange also. Orange comes from different shades. Orange. When the sun rises, orange. And when it becomes noon, it is still orange. But in a higher vibration that's been expanded. When the consciousness expands in the noon, it's also orange. And it burns every illusion. And the same thing, during initiation, the more you expand, the more you see that illusion and all those desires are going down. So we give thanks. We have to be very careful. Now, these are the things that bring the vitamin C down within us. Alcohol, excessive drinking of alcohol, drugs, aspirin, and all drugs, all drugs, alcohol, smoking, any form of smoke, whether you smoke cigarette, whether you smoke ganja, weed, it brings vitamin C down. Everybody that smokes cigarette and smoke ganja, your vitamin C is down. You will see your lips all becomes dry. That is an indication. And the time will come, you will see that you will not be able to go to toilet properly. Ask anyone. I've been there. Everything, we have knowledge about it, and if we don't use it properly, it becomes also what? Detrimental to our health. So if you smoke, you know you are a smoker, always make sure that after you finish smoking, then have your orange juice and drink to replace. Because vitamin C, when it reacts with heat from external source, from smoke and heat, it destroys it. So you become dry and not moisturized, and you become dehydrated. Vitamin C is very crucial among or during pregnancy and before pregnancy. So you will see always they tell pregnant women that they should be taking oranges. Akutu. Because it helps the baby not to develop certain kind of spinal, they have, is it bifida or something, spinal problems. It's very crucial, because without orange juice or without vitamin C, the iron will not be absorbed and the baby will not form properly. The baby will not be active. If you are pregnant, just take a glass of orange juice and see how your baby will be dancing right away. Right away. You say, what? Yes. Sometimes you go to the hospital, the doctors will tell you your baby is not active, your baby is not moving and all those things. Just juice orange, akutu, juice it and drink it and see how the baby right away will be moving. There are certain things that women are going through that they don't need operation. Yeah, the doctors sometimes they don't even tell you. They will tell you that the baby is not moving, the baby is not active and blah blah. You should do so much exercises, do this, do that, so that the baby, well, it's good to do exercise. But I'm telling you, it is about nutrition. All you have to do is to get oranges. Go buy your local oranges, with seeds, and get a juicer. Those days, I remember way back in 1998 when I started this journey, I used to do orange juice and go and sell it to the Rastafari community, especially the 12th tribe, every Sunday. Then I make salad and you know what they call sandwich with whole wheat bread. Those days there was nothing like blender and juicers, you know what I mean? All those gadgets. We were using our hand. We buy a juicer and we juice it. You feel your shoulders. You work it out. So you can buy some, the juicer, they are still in the market. They are very cheaper. You buy some and go to the market. Those of you who are in Accra, there are so many vitamin C in Agbogboloshi, the largest market in Accra there. Go and get them and juice them. Oranges are rotting because of lack of knowledge. Our people don't know, the leaders don't know, the president don't know, the ministers don't know, the MPs don't know that the vitamin C is what develops a nation, is what saves people. They don't know. So many things can be prevented. People who are going through HIV, diabetes, and all those things can be healed just by going on orange juice. Somebody went on orange juice alone for 6 good months. Try it. Just 10 days. Do orange juice fasting and you see yourself. Orange juice fasting. 10 good days. I give you 10 days to do. Challenge yourself. We have so many challenges. Celebrities will come and do some challenge and everybody will do that challenge. This challenge, and everybody too. I am also challenging you to do orange juice for 10 days. 10 days, that's all. And see for yourself. Your immune system, all it needs is what? Herukuti. The most powerful Herukuti. Heru of the double horizon. To cut and clear all enemies. And who are the enemies? The enemies are the toxins within you. The enemies are the mucus within you. They are mucus within your abdomen. Your abdomen is full of water. And the water captures what? Amoebas, and water captures larvas and all those things. Listen, if there's water somewhere, watch it. If it rains and water is somewhere, yeah? What happened? You will see, excuse me, you will see that there's, how do you call it? Mosquitoes and frogs. When the water is there for a long time, yeah? It's not leak, it's not anything, but it's just an artificial this thing. You will see all these things growing over it. So water, at the same time, when it is kept so long within the earth, also causes problems. Stagnant especially. So, when you are doing this type of fasting, the orange juice fasting, it what? Burns all the bacteria and the funguses and all those larvae, the eggs that's been laid within your water. You see, the day that we will realize, the day that we will realize that everything is within, that the waters, the oceans are within us, that the earth is our body, that day, conscious people, Muslim, Christians, etc., that day, we will realize this. The world will know peace. The world will know peace. We don't know peace yet. We can never have peace because there's no justice. And the justice must come within. That justice, must come within this body. And sometimes we say, oh, my heart, it means that love, truth, harmony, justice, equity, blah, blah, blah. This is all knowledge. But knowledge is not knowledge if it is not lived. This is what is happening in all the religions. People love to do puja, worshipping external things. We light incense and candles and all those things, and we have statues and we go bow down and we make like that and all those things, and asking Lord Shiva to bless us, asking Parvati to Parvati, marry Shiva. Parvati is in you. You have to make that thing happen. And you go to the shrine, the same thing. You practice African. Listen, sometimes, you know what I mean? We are the worst of all. African spirituality, so-called. We are the worst of all. We are the worst. When we wake up, we are insulting Muslims and Christians and other people. We are the worst of all. Go to the villages. You see, many of us have never been to anywhere. We are just in the city here and we are just scrolling on Facebook, and when we see a meme and then we are, hey. How many of you have even been to shrines in your life? When you go, you see things which is happening there. The secrets, some of the rooms, the things which are there. The humans. So many things. This will never save us. All will save us is Herukuti within us. This is the new age. This is the age of Aquarius. The age that the vitamin C, the iron is going to work together. Africans must wake up. Nutritionally, something is going on wrong with us. We are iron people. We are carbonated people. And before all these nutrients can be absorbed, we need the vitamin C, which I call the vitamin Christo, the Christ. Up there is the sun. Down here, as above, so below, is the Ekutu, the orange. All we have is that. And it is cheaper. It's in the market. Go and see. It is getting rotten. A heap of oranges are getting rotten, and the people don't know what to do with it because they have been told that even when they drink orange or they eat orange, they will get ulcer. Can you imagine that? Meanwhile, the hydrochloric acid within your stomach is more stronger, 10 times stronger than the orange. So, if you should get ulcer, it must come from you yourself. Ulcer does not come from oranges. It is the oranges, rather, which is going to cure your ulcer. I have used oranges to cure ulcer. I remember my own mother could not eat pepper. My own mother could not eat anything like ginger, anything that is hot. For so many years, always worried. Sometimes she even give some sickness to herself. Maybe she's suffering from cancer. She's suffering from any medicine that she will hear. She want to go and buy some. I told her that no. Listen to your son that you have given birth to. Try the orange juice. The day she took one glass, that's it. From that day, the next day, until now, she eats pepper. She eats pepper, she eats anything that contains any fire element. We have to unlearn whatever we learn in order for us to move forward as a people. So even the spell and the lies has caught up with us who are even the elite. And I know most of us who are watching me today are even scared to drink orange juice because we think we have ulcer. Today, I know vegetarians. Today, I know vegans who are suffering from stomach ulcer. They can't even eat pepper. And they don't know how they got it. And they think they are healthy, but they are not. They are suffering. They can't eat pepper. It's its lack of vitamin C. You are smoking and you don't put vitamin C within your system. Rastafari, you are going to get ulcer. That's it. You are going to get ulcer. Man, know thyself. You see, if you want to get an external source of being high, there is a price to pay. You hear me now? if you want to get an external source of getting high or being high, so-called high, there is a price to pay. And if you want to get an internal source of being high, there's no price. So you have the willpower, you have the free will also, as they say, to destroy your body as you want, to do whatever you want to do to your body. But please, do remember that as you are destroying, you have to build also. Vitamin C, akutu. So the Okonfo, the traditional Akan Okonfo, you ask them, they will tell you they use a lot of that. During the training, they use a lot of vitamin C, a lot of that. Sometimes in a form of lime, our own local lime. What Dr. CB say, seed lime or something like he calls it. And I mean key limes. They use a lot of limes. We did not know about lemon. Where from lemon? Lemon is grafting. They grafted it and to get lemon. We don't know about lemon. We were using vitamin C straight from orange and his brother. Key lime. Key lime. Yes, give thanks, Eli came. Eli is the electricity. And the electricity must flow. That is why when I read to you, it says that vitamin C prevents what? Blood clot. And when there is blood clot, the L can never flow. The electricity can never flow within you. You will not see. Just small exercise that I did. Yeah? The small meditation that I did. You see how I am sweating. I just came from 40 minutes walk already. Bath, did my bath and everything. Just this, see how the electricity is flowing. And I didn't go to any gym. I am not on a treadmill or something, but just lifting the hands. And do this 30 minutes every day. You'll be surprised of your energy level. So, get your oranges, wash them properly, cut them into halves, get a cup. If you have a wife, teach your wife how to do it. Then you do together. Show her how to do it. And squeeze it. Unfortunately, I have juiced all the oranges. They are in the fridge. Juice them. And when you juice them, do not expose it. Quickly, after you juice it, quickly put them in a bottle and cover. Do not let the air and the sun react to it, or the vitamin C will go. Because Heru love vitamin C bad. The sun will absorb it faster. Yes. And every day you want to eat, in the morning, before you put something inside your stomach, do not eat around even in the morning. Always make sure the best time to eat supposed to be 2 p.m. But I know that this is too hard for you. You can't do that. I'm not saying don't eat though. But we have to be conscious of this body. The best time is supposed to be to eat a cooked food. It's supposed to be 2 p.m. So before that 2 p.m., you're supposed to stay on juice. And the best I recommend for you is orange akutu. And you will see how you will be sweating. Your pores will open. And the more your pores open, the more the electricity flows. The El Ledumare. The El Ledumare flows. The El Shaddai flows. The Elohim flows within you. The Eli flows within you. So, by 2 p.m., your hydrochloric acid is being charged up, ready to digest any food. Then you eat 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's it. By the time the food will digest and everything tomorrow morning, you see how powerful you have become. The liver can rest. The kidneys can rest. Your digestive system now will rest and the energy will move up above. That's it. It's all good. Everything is very important. Without vitamin C, a pregnant woman suffers. And then they recommend C-section. But you see, these medical doctors, they love C-section. They love cesarean badly because that's where they get their money from. So they can never tell you that go and drink this, go and drink that. No, they can't tell you that. They are very wicked. Oh, you are looking for a murderer. Look at the medical doctor. The most wicked people on this earth. I am telling you. The most wicked people on this earth. Medical doctors. I'm telling you. They will tell you all you need is cesarean. I have used orange juice to reverse that. A woman 2013 says that, oh, her doctor says this and that and that. She's 6 months. She cannot have this thing, normal birth. I say it's a lie. All you need is vitamin C. As soon as she took the orange juice, the baby started moving actively. Then the head come down. Because from 6 months, the head must come down. Babies must stay in that position of the headstand so that the blood will flow. Vitamin C is what carries, helps the iron to carry oxygen. Because we are made up of the oxygen. Yeah? And without oxygen within the blood, you can't breathe. And that's why you see people are dying, then they start, hey, let us give him air. Then naturally they start to fan the person. The person is lacking oxygen. Anytime you hear that they are lacking oxygen, they are feeling dizzy. It's lack of vitamin C. If you hear someone is feeling dizzy, it is like lack of vitamin C. In iron. So vegans, vegetarians who are in that system, please make sure that you supply your system with vitamin C. In ancient times, our ancestors knew this. So when they go to the farm, before they come and eat their heavy food, they eat a lot of oranges in the farm. And then they clean their stomach. Now, nobody wants to even to go to toilet anymore. They don't want to go to toilet anymore. People are constipated for 3 good days in these villages. And they are expecting to be well. A woman working 3-4 days has never been to toilet. And she thinks it is normal. Sick nation. Look at white people or Caucasians or pink people. Anytime they are coming to eat dinner table, you will see that they have a jug of orange juice. And they show these subliminal messages in all the movies and the soap operas that we watch. But we don't even look at that one. All we are looking for is the drama. They drink orange juice before they eat. Because they know that they have no sunshine like we do. And if you don't have sunshine, it is worse. That is why sometimes, in foreign, Britain and all those things, the youth are stabbing people. Because those are ones that are suffering from nutritional problems, deficiencies. Because when you have deficiency, you are always coward. And when you are coward, you become paranoid. And when you are paranoid, you always think that somebody is after you. Vitamin C deficiency alone can make you to be a coward. You will only talk on radio, on behind your phone and insult people. But you can't even do nothing. cowards, talkatives. We can't do nothing. Let us activate the gods within. The gods are the planets, are the cells, the billions and trillion cells within us, within our DNA. Let us activate them and expand them with the best nutrition. That one too, we don't want to do that. My people, what at all? I don't know what to say. Vitamin C is the Christ consciousness within you, your solar plexus. It's orange. That is why you see the Hindu people always wearing the orange dresses. You see anytime there's a halo, Buddha is orange. That orange is come from the aura. Orange. If you ask any French-speaking nation, how do they call orange? They will tell you orange. It's aura. It is what brightens your aura. Do fasting on orange juice for 10 days and see your skin tone. My God. See how bright you become. Your skin. Fresh. So bright, so fresh. I don't apply any lotion on my skin. Nothing. I live the truth way back. Practicals. And I remember those days, Judah Browning, one of the finest singers, when he says to me, he said, wow, you always smelling like fruit. I say, yes. The pores are open. You can see your face within my skin, even my face. We have to let people come to this knowledge. If you are on a path, you say you are this and you are that and you are better than somebody, let the people see on you. Yes, Dauda. More blessings, more blissfulness. It is all about bliss. We give thanks. So increase the vitamin C within you. Buy the oranges, juice them, store them if you can. If you don't have, you can always buy what you can and juice every day and drink. And you will see how powerful you will become. Everything that you eat will be absorbed and the body will utilize it. So you are eating all the best foods, all the best vegetables, but you see, something is wrong. Still, you are sick. And you still don't understand what is going on. That, how come? I am a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, and still I'm having stomach ulcers and I can't go to the toilet and all those things. It's because of that. You are lacking Heru Akutu. Heru of the double horizon. Akutu. That's why the Gandangbe people don't joke with it. Akutu. Hey, Akutu Cheba, hey, you see oranges. Those days you see beautiful, beautiful sisters carrying oranges and they go to ghetto to ghetto, to house, they are selling oranges. Now they want to slay. What a pity. They don't want to sell Akutu anymore. They don't want to sell Akutu anymore. Give thanks and Opabosu. Infections has become the norm of the day because of lack of what? Vitamin C. Akutu. Where are the leaders? They are lacking brains. If you were a president, you were a leader, and you don't know anything about health, and you go and employ somebody as a health minister, you must be a damn fool. You don't know yourself. Man, know thyself. As a man, you must know everything about yourself. It's the most ultimate knowledge ever given to us by Tehuti, the God of wisdom. Alpha. He said, Alpha Nyega. Alpha is great. But still, the people in Volta region still cannot see the greatness of Alpha. They think it's about sacrificing goats every day to get what they want. This time it's not going to work anymore because the frequency has been blocked. We have moved from that level of frequency. Go and ask them. Go and ask them. You will see people are sacrificing goats and sheep and everything these days, and it's not working. Trust me, I get calls every day. And these are the people who are on the so-called African spirituality. So they don't even know where to go anymore. They say, Nana, show us some place to go. I will not show you a place to go. I will show you yourself, your inner self. I've been there already. Nothing is working. I one time asked my master in Tafiatom and said, Charlie, all these things that you've been doing and all these things, and now why? Those days when you do something, it works. This time when you do it, doesn't work anymore. You say, Potogui, that's how you call him, Potogui. Now, I don't know whether it's the church or the prayers they are doing. It's blocking our this thing. You know. If we do that, it's blocking us. And I say, yeah, it's frequency. The frequency has changed. This time we are going to use the left brain and the right brain all together. Combine them together, both knowledge and wisdom, to solve our problem. Inner, we are the gods. When Africans go to some place and they see they go to Indian shop and they see shrines, you know, an altar and all those things, they appreciate it. But why can't they appreciate our own? Because we have made our shrines so much scary. We have made our shrines so much scary, so bloody. Bloody. Red oil, chaka. Aden, is that how Togbe Charlie taught us? Go to Togbe Charlie's shrine and you see nothing there. It is just nothing. Nothingness. But energy is within, because that is the dark energy matter. When someone comes here, they don't see anything, bloody thing in my house. They think I'm not powerful. Because we have been conditioned. Even those on the African spirituality path, we have been conditioned that the man who is powerful is the man who has a lot of shrines. So-called. They are not shrines. You are the shrine. You are the Ogun. You are the Shango. The Shango and Ogun must come together. Yes, the lightning and the thunder. Yeah, the Yahweh. You must come together and work together. Activate them within you. They know you. They are in you. Give thanks, Abrantia. So, if you don't know yourself, you will always be running after these people for them to give you something. I'm telling you, go to them and you see that they have no clue. And I know what you're talking about. I know what you and other people are talking about every day. You know that things are not working within African spirituality. Be honest. You know it's not working. The Christians and the Muslims are getting their answers. Because of what? They might be ignorant on calling upon somebody. But trust me, they are getting it. A Malam can be inside for room for 30 good days. An Alpha can be room for 30 good days. And focusing on the inner self. The La. And chanting. La ilaha illallah. And fasting. I remember one day, the National Chief Imam gave me an assignment. This is, I'm not going to go details, but he gave me an assignment of a big sheikh from Senegal to come to Ghana, and I'm supposed to meet this sheikh. And this sheikh was sick, and I have to cure this sheikh. And when I went to this sheikh, and during those days, you know, as a healer, I have done so many things. I've given so many medicines to people, and they have given birth, and I have medicine. 1 month you will just be pregnant. One time, But me, it's not working for me in my relationship, and I don't know why. And I was telling this sheikh, because everybody was coming to him to come and take blessings from him. And this sheikh, very, very powerful young man, he has read the Quran like so many times. He won even, you know, they have Quran competition, recitation in Egypt that they do yearly. He won it. The Hadith, he has read all the 14 Hadiths. In short, I asked him, Sheikh, I want you to pray for me so that I get a child. You should pray for me. You see this work I'm doing. If I don't have children, it's not good. You should pray for me. He said, you should pray for me. That's what he told me. He said, you should pray for me rather. I said, what are you talking? He said, your energy, you, Allah listening to you more than me. Because you are vegetable. You know, it's like, so the guy, you know, they speak French and, you know what I mean? So he's trying to say that I am a vegetarian and I do a lot of fasting and all those. He said, you are already Allah. You, if you say it anything, Allah will listen to you. You should rather pay for me. From the day he told me this, I shook my head and I put it in my knee. I put what he said in my knee. Like again, people say, it became my secret. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in ourselves. We are the only saviors that we've been looking for. We are the only saviors. The whole thing that we've been praying for. Name all the names that we've been praying for. From Buddha to whatever. You are the one. You are the one you've been praying for. You can name your God anyhow you want to name your God. Name your God. You can say Yahuwah. You can say Mau. You can say Onyame, Onyakopon, Nomo, Nyongmo. Anything you want to say. It does not matter the universe. The universe don't give a damn about whatever name you want to call. All the what the universe wants is about you yourself. You. You are the whole thing. You are part of that dark energy matter. And whatever the universe is doing, you can do. You have to manifest that. But in order for you to manifest that, this temple must be in balance. The earth must be in balance. This body is the earth. Must be in balance. The chest is the earth. You understand? And the head is the fire. Your abdomen, your stomach, abdomen is the water. And your body is the earth. But all these elements were created out of the ether, the akasha. Out of the ether, from space, from akasha, from imana, from the causal plane, where all memories are. And one day I'll teach how to get the memories. If you want to go into your past life or something that you don't understand, you want to go back to the memory and go and get it in the Akasha, I'll teach you that meditation, how to go and get it. Yes. I've been doing this thing for free. People are taking money, thousands and $2,000 and $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 before they come and even teach you these practical things. But it's all good. Sometimes I want to retire because the age that I'm supposed to do my work, the age, I know myself, I know the numerology I belong to, and the age I'm supposed to do this work is 45 years. I've not even reached. I started doing it at the age of 21. Somebody say, I came before my time. I have done a lot. I have done a lot. I can relax. I can say, I will not do this thing. I will relax and I'll wait for that age before I'll start the real work. But I can't. Because when I sit down and I don't come on and I don't teach radio, anywhere, and I don't do this work, I don't see anyone doing it, especially in Ghana. I don't see anyone. Whoever wants to come and teach also is teaching hate, is teaching superiority. They are tribal. I'm Igbo, I'm this, I'm this. God damn it. That's not a good teacher. A master teacher is the one who acknowledges all. If you don't know anything about the account concept, go and learn it so that when you are teaching your Igbo staff, add it to it. Because it is all one. It's all one. Yoruba says that Ogun, we say Adade. What is the meaning of Ogun? Ogun is iron. Adade is iron. We have Ogun priest. We have Adade priest. What at all do we want? All of them wear the same beast. See any Shango priest in this thing. It is red and white beast. The same thing that they wear in Volta region. Red and white beast. Ever. So if you are a teacher and you cannot bring all this concept together and you are always teaching superiority within your tribe, then you are still lacking something. You are still lacking humility. Arrogance, you are arrogant. You are just, you don't know yourself as a universal being. Sometimes I wish I know so much about the Mayans and all those things. Then I will bring the Mayans also their own to it. But it's all good. When you check out the pyramid, the Mayans also have the pyramid. And you check the pyramid, or the Aztecs, their pyramid. It's nothing, but it's about you. You are the pyramid. And the steps to the pyramid is your spine. Which the solar plexus is there in the middle. You must free that solar plexus. That is the Christ consciousness. The only begotten Son. Why the only begotten Son? Because among the four elements, it is the only masculine. Hear me now? Aita Bingi. The only begotten Son is the solar plexus, which is fire. Is what? It is fire. Among the elements, we have water, we have earth, we have fire, and we have air. Air is neutral. Air is the mediator who speaks for all of them, who is in the middle. Water is feminine. Earth is feminine. Fire is masculine. Fire is the sun of God. It is so sweet. It is so sweet. So bliss. You know what I mean? Humility before honor. So, for all of you that sit on social media and all the time you are just interested in trolling Christians and Muslims, time is over. It is about time that you dummy heads have to go and learn. Again, if you don't know where to learn humility before honor, come in my inbox and ask me, Nana, please, what is the meaning of this scripture? What is the meaning of this scripture, this verse and this verse in the Bible, so that I teach you. This is your own story that has been twisted a little with Greek names and Latin names. Sometimes we can make fun. But how long will you continue to make fun? The time is running out. Let the people know the meaning behind that quotation, the esoteric meaning. For God so loved the world. Olodumare so loved the world. Ma'u so loved the world. Imana so loved the world. He gave his only begotten. When Atum created the world, the only begotten son that came out from the primeval water is Heru, which is now called Jesus. Jesus, Zeus, the only begotten Son within your solar plexus. You see, this earth, there's water, the sun is there, and beyond the sun is it. So beyond the sun is what? The earth, the space, the dark energy. The same thing, your body, the same thing as above, so below. The sun is there in your solar plexus. It's in the middle of the two worlds, the higher self and the lower self, or the upper world and the lower worlds. And he gave his only begotten Son, the solar plexus, that whosoever believeth and knoweth how to activate it and how to tap it will not perish, but have everlasting life. We soon monti aseno. We inti na monti aseno. Mo sorry anamu didi Christian for atemina. How can a God send his son to which God will send his son to come and die and blah blah blah. Oh, conscious folks. So you waking up to be now enslaved to your ego again. Oh! These things are small knowledge. Go and read the mystical life of Jesus Christ by the Rosicrucians. They even know these things. They even know these things. Rosicrucian church. Go and read the Cosmic Conception. They even know these things. Oh! Sometimes I feel like crying. I feel like I don't even know what to do. You know what I mean? Because people who say they are conscious, they say they are conscious, and every day they are trolling. Instead of them to teach the people that have lost, you are insulting them. Meanwhile, when did you wake up? I want you to show me, Dauda, when did you wake up? I want you to show me, honestly, when did you wake up and start knowing this truth? And Paboso, when did you start knowing this truth? How many years now? We have to be honest. Aita Bingi, how many years now? Sorry, just a few years down the line. So we have to have patience and teach the people. Use the same book to teach the people. And now Muhammad is worried. And at the age of 9 years, Muhammad is a pedophile. God damn it. Today I'm not going to talk about this thing. I was talking about Herukuti. Oh! It means that all of you conscious folks are still dummies. You are still sleeping. If you believe that there was a Muhammad, if you believe you are a conscious person and you believe that there was a Muhammad and there was a Jesus, and you believe that the Bible and the Quran they are just some fairy tales, then you are still dummy. You are worse than the person that you are insulting without any apology. God damn it. What is wrong with you? I want to talk about oranges. But sometimes, mother says, give it to them. Bring these topics also. Make it all in one for them. Then, there is no such thing as Jesus Christ come to die for us. So what are you going to tell the people now? Because it was written by your own ancestors. Constantine just took your own ancestors and let them change all those things. Because they have nothing to do. They were under persecution. They were under persecution, the Coptics. Those days, in Egypt and Ethiopia, they were under persecution. And so if you are a priest, just like they came during slavery time and all those things, they use priests in Volta region to capture people. Because they have the power. They can put spell on you and you'll be standing there like a dummy. Then they'll come and take you. A priest told me so. In Keta. And Mami Wata priest told me in Keta what they were doing for the white people. That's why I say when sometimes we are talking about this African spirituality and all those things, we should just cool down. Cool down, because we don't even know what's going on among this so-called African spirituality. A lot of heads were slaughtered, were cut, our own people. And today they are in some of the shrines, they are worshiping them. Because those days they believe that your enemy head is very powerful. It's the illusion. And now it is hunting them. This priest that I'm talking about, he's the biggest when you go to Keta. He's not happy at all. He's hunting him all the time. He tells me. He was his own place and doing his own thing in Liberia, working as a very, very good secretary or something, doing his own job. And now this thing captured him. Now he can't even do nothing. He's not happy with his wife. They are looking for a child. It's not coming. And he's almost getting to 60 years. He might be 60 now. Because the last time I saw him was like 7 years ago. People are suffering. People wish that they will stop practicing what they are doing within the shrines, because the secret which is there, you have no idea. Spirituality comes from the soul, from the spirit itself, from Herukuti, from the Akutu, as above, so below. This is the time that we have to become that Messiah, the only begotten Son. But we don't want to die for ourselves and save the world. Then you say, if Jesus killed, and if Jesus saved the world, how is it that still there is sin going on? Because it is not about anybody coming to die. Nobody was put on the cross. It is about the solstice. The winter solstice, the summer solstice, that is the cross. God damn it, that is the cross. The cross is being used long time. Go to the ancient chemists, go to the Egyptian walls. You will see the cross was there. Ankh was there, cross was there, because they have knowledge of both. Ankh was there, cross was there. Some traditional priests, you see them, they put cross here. Cross was there, Ankh was there. You see some of them put it in their chest, doing initiation. It's there. Long time ago. If you don't know the meaning, we should just keep quiet and we should learn, and then we should teach others. Instead of us to sit down and be just trolling. And our life is not even moving proper. And we are insulting people who are... Listen, if a Christian can go through initiation properly, trust me, and even call any name that you want, because God damn it, the universe don't even give a damn about any name that you mention. All that the universe cares about is for you to go through the initiation. If you're able to go through that initiation, whether you were Pentecost or Methodist, you even progress more than the person who is in the shrine, so-called shrine. And this is what is happening. People are fasting for 100 years in Ethiopia, 100 years in Rwanda, just in Rwanda. People are fasting 100 days. 100 days. And they are getting what they want. Expanding their consciousness. And we are just here all the time, sitting and getting some little information, then we are insulting people. Making memes and insulting people all the time. How long? We can't coexist. And you want the Chinese person to come and call upon your this thing. What is voodoo? You want the Chinese people to come and practice voodoo? Master, you can't force anybody. Voodoo means spirit. And that is snake. It's in you. Go and see Benin. Go and see Benin. Their progress. If they are progress. Go. How people are suffering there in Benin. If all that voodoo, go and see. Go to Togo. Go see. Superstitious beliefs, so much superstition that anything, if somebody is even suffering from autism, they think the person comes from the waters. It's a snake. It says, let us kill that person. Traditional people are doing these things. Go and see. When we were not dealing with superstition, we were dealing with reality, truth. Now go and see. We have polluted our way of spirituality. We are now calling it African spirituality and blah, 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 blah. If you want something or you want promotion in your job, no, then you go and catch some goats and you go. Then you go and so that you can drink soup. It's all about soup. I was told by a traditional priest, a well-renowned traditional priest, that I cannot even have a child. And I proved him wrong. Today he's calling my phones every day. He said, hey, I see you in a higher dimension, blah, 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 blah. I said, look at you. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe and never give up in ourselves. We are the highest being. And when you go to some place and they can't solve your problem, it means that you are bigger than them. Most of the time, they can never tell you, because nobody will tell you that your frequency is higher than them. And I have known this thing all over my life. Every place, everywhere I go, they are not able to solve my situation because I'm bigger than them. I'm expanding more than them. They can't even tell you. But they will use me to make money. Because in one day, I can be at the shrine and create so much money for them. And they will be surprised. We are the ones that make them rich. They have nothing. It's about time that we use that same energy to build our inner self. We are the messiahs. Don't hate me. Don't jealous me. Because I'm not going to do that for you. I want to activate your inner chi. Show you how to do it. And so that you become the most powerful being. Because maybe you even expand more than me. That's all. I don't desire anybody's worship. I don't want that. Masters have pictures of people, gurus on their altars, and wake up and worship gurus and give them biscuits and toffees and no, sir, I don't want that thing. Nobody should worship any man. You should worship your own damn self. Worship your own self. I don't want anything. I don't even want anybody. Just connect you, go your way. Connect you, go your way. Go and save your people. That's it. Go and save your family. You are the Herukuti. You are the Ogun of your family. You must cut and clear the road. Don't sit down in the ghetto and be saying cut and clear, beating Nyabingi, boom, boom. What is going on Nyabingi? Who told you that beating drums is Nyabingi? Who gave you that idea? That when you beat the drum, boom, 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 it is called Nyabingi. Who told you that? It is a lie. Nyabingi is from Rwanda, Gwanda. Sometimes I don't even know how to mention it properly because Rwanda is not how you mention Gwanda. Yeah, Gwanda. She was a powerful priestess. A powerful priestess. And she got a shrine and people were activating. And that's why they were able to teleport. In the village of Ankole, people are still doing that. But because of the way they put ban on them, now they have kept it secret. We used to teleport. We sit in a basket and we fly. And this is not illusion. It was practiced even in this 20th century. It was practiced. During the genocide, they used the genocide. The whole thing about it is to finish these people. So that they go in hiding. They don't want them to be practicing what they are practicing. Nyambingi. And that is how it was. Powerful priestess. It has nothing to do with beating of drum. It is good to beat drum. But it is a whole initiation. That order. So if you want to do something, let us do it well. If it must be done, it must be done well. Voodoo is supposed to liberate the people. You see, we were those days, in the time of war and all those things, our ancestors start creating. You understand? Because we have that formless that we can create. We created. The primeval spirits are there. The water, the elements are there, which we came to meet. Then we started to create our own. And they do that in Volta region a lot. They can bring a clay, make clay, and make it like a human. And there are so many things I don't want to tell you about. And there are things that they'll put. They'll put a human DNA inside. I'm telling you. Then they sacrifice the kind of animal they want to sacrifice on it. Then they name it. This is elemental. Then you put it in the house. Then they put something on it for it to work for them. And these are the things that was protecting the house for generation after generation. But guess what? Because it is artificially created, a time comes, the person who created it is gone. Is dead and gone. Now, sometimes they don't even teach the children how they should do about it. Then it starts to haunt the house. Then it starts to haunt people. Then you will see that people start running away from their villages. They want to come to the city. This is what is happening. So it's not everything that you see, it's African spirituality. We created some things which are now after us. They have become like hungry dogs in our homes. The most powerful house is a house with nothing. It's a house where everybody chi has been activated or ka has been activated. And if you are such person, you will see all the plants which are on higher vibration. They will just come in your house. You don't even plant them. They will come in your house. All those powerful plants will start coming in your house. Even if your house is a concrete house, they will come out of the walls everywhere without you, your effort. Orange is very, very powerful. And I'm connecting it all because it is the foundation. It is what circulates the blood. It is what moves the sun on the horizon every day to wake up all the time. The waking up, the setting all the time. It is what? The orange. That is why the gurus, all you see them wearing orange, because they believe also in colors, that colors activate also that chakra. Blood things is over. Look at the Indians. Look at how they are ruling UK. The Indians are ruling UK. They are ruling America. Everywhere you go, the Indians have shops all over. In Ghana, they have shops all over. Go to their shop and go and see if they have anything blood on their altars. What are you talking about? So you want to tell me that there is no way that Africans, we can make it our challenges can be manifested and overcome if we don't shed no blood on our altar and make it so scary, the skeletal bones and all those things. What do we get from that? With all these things we were having, and we were still trampled down by a handful of hooligans. Hooligans, Portuguese, who don't even bath. Yeah? People who don't bath. People who don't brush their teeth. All these people, unclean. They came with their pigs in their sheep. With all these people, they were able to overcome us. With all the things we were doing. And sometimes, remember that when they came, we were not Christians. And if we were not even like that. We were not Christians. We were on a traditional worship. So how come? So don't blame any Christian. Right now, don't blame any Muslim. Because when they came, we were not Christians and we were not this thing. If we were even Muslims, we were not Christians. And the Muslims were practicing their mysticism. They were very, 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 very powerful. So what happened? Instead of us to address what really happened to us, and we are still repeating the same thing, we don't want to address it. We don't want to address it. Why is it that the next man can manifest things without blood? And it seems like all we want to do is blood. Because we want to drink soup. We want to eat pepper soup. Yeah, keep on sharing the message. Because, you see, whatever I say, you get everything. I always say that. I am the full package. Bring any topic. I am there. All the messages. I left a radio station 3 years ago. Every day, people still calling me. I say, sometimes I don't even know. They say, oh, Master, we heard you yesterday on radio. I say, me? But that was my playback 3 years ago. I say, oh, sir. Because the message is still fresh. It's like Bob Marley music. Anytime you play, you want to hear it again. It's like Black Prophet music. The message is still fresh. It does not die. So all the things that I'm saying today, I was saying it 10 years, 8 years ago on social media the same way I was saying it. Until some of you started now knowing thyself. For real. I was saying that. And before social media, I was on the streets of Accra, Mokola, Katamantu, Akuma village, ministries, Kaneshi, everywhere. Aveno, I was everywhere. I walked all the way from La Paz to Accra. Selling ital food, banana bread. I was teaching like that. I used the food to address the people. I have no fear. I have no fear at all. Because Herukuti is working in me. I don't sit in the ghettos. I move and I go to ghettos and I give it to them and I leave and I go. Most of them who did not listen to me today have spoiled. Those who listen to me today are doing well. And here I am. It is the truth that we don't speak the truth. But in Ghana here, if you see any Rasta man and he's an italist or he prepares any ital food, ask him where he learned from. If he learned from somebody, go and ask that person to where he also learned it from. You will see at the end of the day, it all come to me. The first person. But we are the most ungrateful people on earth, Ghanaians. Allah. Look at what we did to Kwame Nkrumah. Ungrateful. We allowed a party, these bourgeois people, to come and fool us just like that until we break up Kwame Nkrumah's statue and we were jubilating for his demise. Can you imagine the day I watched that video? Jubilating for his demise. Someone who gave us 400 factories within a short time. Someone that gave us electricity. That today we are enjoying it. The same people who brought him down, who when he was going to do the electricity, they criticized him that he is going to waste our money. Today, they are using the same electricity and they are even renaming institutions. It's sad. And I see all these characters among us. Because charity begins at home. Sometimes I just want to go. I just want to take my family and go to Rwanda. And that's all. I just forget about this place. Listen, a Ghanaian has a university in Rwanda. African Leadership University. Yes, in Rwanda. Go on and Google. African Leadership University in Rwanda. Rwanda, the growth about Rwanda is about leadership. There's a Ghanaian who is doing that for Rwanda. African Leadership Rwanda, the best university in Rwanda. African Leadership Rwanda. By a Ghanaian born. You never even know this. I'm telling you this secret. Because when he want to do it in Ghana, they gave him hard time. And now he's doing it in Rwanda, and they are waking up and the people are developing the nation. The Ghanaian. So if a time reach, and I see nothing doing, nothing happening, I don't see people who want practically to come for me to activate them and show them the path and still sit down and praise me. I don't want your praises. It's about time for you to come and learn and activate. You spend so much time. See, I know people who are preparing for money to go and give their money to some Togbi somewhere or some Malam somewhere just to have some deity, false deity in their room. Material things. In the future, you're bringing problem to yourself and your family. It will start to haunt you. It will start to demand for the blood. You will not be able to do it because they always give you forgetfulness. That's the time that you will see. You will be vomiting blood. You will take 800 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis. You want to travel and go to Baligatanga to go and take juju. 1 hour here and here. You don't want to come. You see our problem? And I'm talking to conscious folks. As for Christians, they love me bad. Muslims too, bad. My mother is a Muslim. Auntie Fatih. She always been beside me, through thin and thick, everywhere. Me and my mother will live in a madhouse, way back 2000 in Volta region, as strangers, in a bush. Monochrome, we live in a bush, nothing over us, only palm branches as roof. So I don't deal with religion, I deal with the heart. Give me the joy, the happiness. Let me see that. My heart. Your hair, your locks doesn't matter me. That's not what I'm looking for. That's your label. That's your uniform. It's all right. This is my uniform. This is not me. Nobody wants to work on themselves. The man who has been there, won't you listen to that man? I have been there. All over. The most powerful shrines in Ghana, I have been there. I have worked with them. I have sat under them and worked with them and see their tricks and their lies and the truth. And the day that I see it, then they start to fight with me, then I'll go. I'm the one that make money for them most of the time. With all their shrine. A day, I can make 2,000 Ghana cedis for them and they will be shocked. I just have love for them. Just a day. Then their wives are all praising me, fooling me, fanfooling, preparing food for me. Hey, Rasta, Rasta. They don't know that I am here to watch what is going on. Sometimes I act like I don't even know their job. I know readings. I can take my pen and paper and I will read you properly, do everything about you. If you don't understand that one too, I can put it down. I'll take calabash. I will do reading for you. If you don't understand that one too, I will use my pendulum. At the age of 21, I made my first pendulum. And if your pendulum is not swinging, it means that your melanin is poor. You see, this melanin matter. Don't be fooled by it. You think that the darker your skin, it means that you have melanin than somebody. That is a lie. It's a damn lie. Melanin is not about your skin tone. So you think that the more you are darker, the more you have melanin. That's what they told you. Who told you that? The same white people. It's a lie. It brings discrimination. Somebody can be light skinned, African, like those people in the Kalahari, but they will have melanin than you. It's all about activation of your DNA. We are all connected to the dark energy matter. That is the melanin. Everyone is connected to it. If you don't ascend, if you don't activate and expand, it doesn't matter whether you are tuned like the darkness. Your melanin is still dormant. It doesn't matter whether you come from Sudan or Somalia. It doesn't matter. It is the climate. That's why they will tell you that people in Florida, where the sun is more there, you will see that they are more darker in skin. It's all about the climate. And you see that the South Africans, look at every South African, you see how their skin is copper-colored. But it doesn't mean that Mandela does not have melanin. Or the San people don't have melanin. Meanwhile, the San people are the oldest on the continent. 200 million years ago, they found their bone. And that is how it was. So you see, those light-skinned people, or those people there, with that pink bushy hair, their hair like gold shit. I love that hair, because the moment you leave it now, it will grow locks right now. That people, you think you have melanin than them because your ass is blacker than them. No. Melanin is an illusion. Don't fall for that thing. Then people will be singing and they bring a woman who have some dark skin and say, melanin. Everyone is talking about melanin, about skin. No. It's not true. It's not true. When you start to do orange fasting, you start to do coconut fasting, you start to expand your consciousness through meditation, through energy working, exercise, meditation on your own inner self, breathing techniques, you will see that your skin color will change. Your so-called skin color that you have right now, it will change. It will be more brighter. Why is it that when you started smoking, can't you see that your skin color has changed? Can't you see? Go and check the day you started smoking before, your pictures, and see now. You can see that your skin color has changed. Look at your feet, your ankle. Look at your lips. Look at your fingers. It has changed. Is that you? Somebody say that's not my real face. It has changed. But you still insult Congo Watu though. Congo Watu. We are the ones that started talking about ganja. Those days in 1999. Go and check it out. We have a friend called Mystic. Mystic has 7 locks. Powerful. We were called the Ojatwa Massives. Ojatwa. Because we don't use any razor in smoking. We use pipe. We make our own clay pipe. We go and get our own clay and make pipe. We call it Ojatwa. We were calling the Ojatwa Massive. Those days at Kaneshi. And we sit there. Pure. If we want to do something, then do it properly. Don't smoke paper inside you and mess up your vitamin C. Then you start to have problems with your stomach, problems with your waist, your body pains, your back pains, here and there. All kinds of problems. Rasta, you can't go to toilet. How can you think proper? But the next day you go and eat gari and beans, concrete. You want more gari inside. The more you smoke, the more you crave. Don't you know that? The more you smoke, the more you crave for oily food. Who like oily food than Rasta man? The more you crave, the more you smoke. The more you smoke, the more you crave. You will be eating to bear both fruit and granite every day. Kelewele and sugar. You know, sobolo, Rasta favorite drink. Everything that has sugar, Rasta love it bad. We know that already. It weakens the energy. So when you say Rasta should go on fasting, it is a very, very hard thing for Rasta to do. Rasta cannot do fasting. It's very hard. I used to have a friend, very, very, very good friend, a Muslim friend. Nobody smokes weed more than him. The day I told him to do fasting, just coconut, 3 days, come and see. He's shaking. I say, you see? But when he catch a woman, we were in a room, you know, divided, chamber hall. When he catch a woman, You will see it, bang, 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 bang. Wasting his seeds, his strength. Because it is stimulant. Once you smoke, it stimulates you. And you can do anything that you want to do. You can weed from here to Boliga. But it's illusion. But the day I said he should go on the fasting, that's when he realized that, wow, so all the while he was weak like that. He started giving an excuse. Because he thought he was a Muslim. And the Muslim, they fast every year, so he can do this coconut easily. That fasting that you people are doing, Ramadan, it's not fasting. That's an intermittent fasting. You are just feasting. You wake up down time and eat tuzafi. When you break 6 o'clock, you go and eat again. What do you gain? So instead of the Muslim to benefit, the fasting, this fasting was given to Muslim. It is accordance. It's an accordance with the Homo war. You know, it's a fasting, Homo war. It's in accordance with it. That's why the Ramadan and the Islam Eid came along with it. They are all celebrating the new year. And you must fast before. That's why they did their fasting earlier on. So you fast so that the mother ate Asasiafi, who is also orange. You know, Asasiafi, her favorite color is what? Orange. Because orange is her favorite husband. Heru is her favorite husband. Orange. Heteru, her lover is what? Heru. So her color is orange. She loves it. Anything that a deity loves, it means that that thing represents her lover. So she loves orange. Oshun love. Oh, Shango. So they fast so that Mother Earth, Aisha, will bless the land during this month. Then they celebrate, they say Eid, Adha, and but people don't understand. Then they take a flight, they are going. After praying all the forgiveness every day in the mosque, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. Every day you go, you pray, Allahu Akbar. You finish, you say Astaghfirullah. Nobody asks for forgiveness than a Muslim. Every day you say this in a mosque. You still say that it is not enough. You want to go to Saudi Arabia to go and ask for another one in Arafat. Are you sure? And when you come, you think that your life is better. You come and you still beat Amelia at home. You have no love. Forgiveness only comes from within. There is no place that you go and ask for forgiveness. It must come from within. The activation of the goddess, the cosmic mother, Asasiafi Heteru, she is the only one that can give us forgiveness. When she activates the Shakti, the power, the life force, the segment within, it will burn all illusion. All the sins, so-called. Sin is stained in nature, S-I-N. It will burn all. And when all is burnt, and that is where forgiveness comes. You are forgiving yourself that. That's it. And that's why anytime you go, anyone does coconut fasting, before they finish, they have a breakthrough. Then they say, wow, you're forgiving yourself. You burn your karma. Fasting burns karma. If you don't understand this. Sometimes people ask me, how do I burn my karma? You want to clean your karma. People want to give you so many advanced complex exercises and this meditation and this karma meditation. Massa, you are worrying yourself. Burn your karma the fastest and the quickest way. Jehuti way. But nobody wants to do that one. You see our problem? So the Muslims are celebrating the new year, but they have no idea. The Ghana people, the traditional people all over, go to Nigeria, they are celebrating Yam Festival all over. It's all about New Year. September is coming, and our brothers in Ethiopia, they too, September 11, it's New Year. They will all celebrate. It is the same thing all over. And I know other cultures are doing the same thing. Even in the church, the Methodists are doing it. Just 3-4 days, I hear them bang, 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 bang. They were here. The day the Muslims were celebrating, they were also, their brass band, they were also celebrating. When I asked, they said they are doing Methodist festival. I said, look at that. You are just fooling yourself. We know ourselves a long time ago. I don't need any date. The season gives me all the dates. At this time, all we have to do is to use our inner self-empowerment, activate the energy within ourselves. All humans must do that so that we can activate our DNA. If you don't activate your DNA as a black man, you don't do that. The Chinese who is working on their chi will activate their DNA and they will come and rule you. Listen carefully. If you don't activate your DNA as a black man, the European, the Canadian, who has activated their DNA through this breatharian process, they will rule you. I'm telling you. And that's why we don't understand. 1 million children in Tibet today are meditating. How many of us? We are not meditating. We are in a shrine. And we are fooling. Somebody in a shrine today, go and ask what they are doing. They are there to work against somebody. They are there to kill somebody. Oh, Tagbi, this man, me and I start to work long time. Right now, I can't get money. Kill him for me. This is what people do in a shrine. When the shrine is supposed to be a place for meditation. You see our problem. How can we develop? That is why our system is falling. Our traditional system is falling. Because there is nothing that people are seeing coming out of it. It's all about fear. Any form of practice that gives fear, that practice is still a religion. It's fear. If you don't do this, this deity will kill you. If you don't do that, it will kill you. It is fear. So don't tell me about African spirituality. It is still fear. It is still religion. Because people are so scared that they are under rules. They don't eat certain things this day, certain things, they don't do this, they don't do that. They are so much under a box. They are not free. Yeah, bad mind people. Killing each other. Now people who are from voter region. Yesterday I was in Kofodia and there was some people are discussing about how they go to their hometown. When they go to their hometown, they park their cars. Yeah, they park their cars 1 mile and then they walk to their hometown. They change. They wear their slippers. They don't even wear any expensive clothes. Then they go like they don't have nothing. Because they are scared to go to their hometown that they will be killed by juju. And it is going on. I lived with them before. And I'm telling you, is that what African spirituality is about? You have a tool in your hand, like a gun, to protect yourself. Now you are using it to kill people. Africans been using guns long time ago, but we were using it for protection and also sometimes for hunting bigger wild animals. Now see, the same thing is African spirituality. Whatever energy that we are having and you are using that energy to do bad thing, then trust me, the African spirituality we are practicing, there's a question mark on it. And I don't want such practice for my people. I don't want such practice. If there is a priest or somebody that wants to break all shrines in Ghana, I will support that person because I know what I'm talking about. Who even created that shrine? At first place, who created that shrine? Did we come with shrines? No. In the beginning, it was the sacred groves, the rivers. We go there and sit there and we meditate. Yes, Atabingi. They make people miserable. Hey, common stroke. They say somebody is the one who is responsible for your stroke. I have cured stroke from these people that they couldn't cure. Common stroke. they can't cure the person. Then they say, somebody is after you. Somebody attack you. Common stroke. Anything that you are suffering from, it is your enemies. Meanwhile, the enemy is in your gut. Listen, the word good comes from the word gut. It's a Germanic word. Gut. It means good. And G-U-T is in your abdomen, your gut. And that's where all the trillions of cells, they are all there in your gut. Your energy, the gods are all there. The so-called gods, they are all there in your gut. So if your gut is not strong, you are not eliminating properly, you have so much toxins within you, the same thing will happen to your life. Every time there will be promise and there will be fail. Because you yourself, you are failing to go to toilet. You yourself. And you wake up and you say, I have promised and failed. When was the last time you go to toilet? You can't even go to toilet. You are failing your own self. That you say, promise and fail. Somebody is responsible for that promise and fail. You must be sheep for not going to toilet. God damn it. Our people cannot get it. Go to the shrine and go and see Togbe's stomach. Go and see stomach. Some people, you see their stomach like calabash. That calabash, you know the calabash, the big one that they put a shea butter inside. You go, some of them, their stomach, how can this person even help you? They have swallowed so much things within their body that they are so scared to die. They are swallowed so much and they are scared to die. And at the end of the day, they even get them again. Then sickness will get them. Then they will have stroke. Then they will say that it is another priest who did that to them. It's a lie. It is caused by their own evil ways of eating. Demonic ways. Calabash. Stomachs. Shea butter stomachs. Shine. You go to Benin, you see shine, voodoo, stomach. Swallowing this, swallowing that, snake this, frog this. They burn all into powder and give you to go and swallow. Just because you are looking for powers. Then it defiles you. It defiles your own inner chi, your own ka. Let us activate the Heru Kuti within us, the iron, the orange. Let us activate that orange within us, and you will see that our skin will be brighter. Oshun loves orange, her favorite color, her dress. That's why you see Oshun all the time wearing the orange, because the orange burns all illusion, burns all bacteria and fungus on the medical side, biologically and metaphysically. All illusions. Spiritually. The sun is the orange. Look at the sunset. When the sun is going to set, it is still orange. And that is your aura. Orange. In the French people, it's orange. I don't know what to say again. All I'm telling you is that, my people, you are your own savior. Activate your DNA. Don't just be walking around and say, yo, me have melanin. That is illusion. If you don't activate it, it is still there, dormant. If the Chinese and Japanese man activate it, if the Korean man activate it, the Russian activate their own, they will come and rule you. Give thanks and praises, and always remember to have 30 minutes of exercise for your chi, and let the electricity flow within you. Do remember that all the time in the morning. Walk more. Walk more. If you want to go somewhere, try and walk. Do not take car in front of your house. Walk 30 minutes before you go and take car. Walk. Remember, Benny Spear has a song. Walk. You got to walk when you're in a traffic and you see that the traffic is so stuck. Just get down. You have your legs. Get down. Unless you have plenty goods with you. But if you don't have any goods with you, and it is just you and your backpack, just get down out of the car and walk. Walk, and you will see how good you will feel, because we are swimming in this ocean. Everything is ocean of energy. So as you are walking, you will see that you are feeling so good. It's like you are swimming, and then your pores will open. The more your pores open, the more the body will absorb oxygen from the atmosphere to come and what? Unite with the hydrogen within your own fat. Then it will create water. That is why someone can live for 19 years, someone can live for 5 years without drinking water and eating food, but they are still alive. Because the moment the body recognizes that you are not supplying external water source, it now will switch the inner to go and demand by any means necessary to get its own supplies. This body is very intelligent. This body is very wise. The earth is intelligent. We are not the ones that rains water on this earth. The earth knows how to deal with its own. We are the ones that are polluting the waters. We are the ones that are putting plastics in the waters. But the earth has its own way of purification. The same thing applies to the human body. There is time for everything. So we give thanks and praises. And do remember that. Keep on sharing the videos. Keep on sharing the message. Let it go all over. Yeah? And we see what will happen. We will see what will happen. And one day, 10 years time, like I said, everything that I'm saying, 10 years time, before Ghanaians and before my people will understand and overstand, in 10 years time, and I'm saying it again, 10 years time, from now on to 10 years time, before you will know that I am here for you. 10 years time. Now you will never know. Because the things that I was saying 10 years time and 8 years time, it is now that they are saying it. That's it. We give thanks and praises. And let us activate our life. No one is responsible for your life. Your wife is not responsible for your life. Your husband is not responsible for your life. Your girlfriend is not responsible for your life. Your mother is not responsible for your life. Your father is not responsible for your life. You are your own savior. They are only here as guide to guide you. That's it. They are only here as guide to guide you. I am not even here to give you enlightenment. I am only here to show you how to get the enlightenment. That's it. And I don't deserve your worship. I don't deserve your service. No, sir. Because I have a way of surviving. All right? So give thanks, Aita Bingi, and all those that have been watching and that have been sharing. Jason, Aita Bingi, Anopabosio, yes I. Higher learning, higher frequency Congo, you far gone. Respect Aita Bingi. One love, and do remember that Asasiafi today, do good. All she wants is do good. She loves children. Just give a smile. If you don't have money, just give her water, flowers. If you see children, just give it to them. Yeah? Banana. You can buy banana, a bunch, give it to children. Today, do something today. And you see how blessings or blissfulness will come to your life. It's all good. Give thanks and praises. And I pray my Muslim brothers and sisters also today for Juma. May Asasiafi, may Aisha, the wife of the mystical prophet, may she hear your prayers. And later we'll go into that. Muhammad is the waters from the northern. Muhammad is waters from the northern. It's Muthabmet from the northern. The Quran is Qur'an. You understand? It's the book of Ra, of creation. It has nothing to do with somebody. What they did with Jesus is the same thing they did with Muhammad. That's why nobody can tell you Muhammad's picture. Nobody can tell you Muhammad's image. Nobody can tell you. Why is it that they are hiding it from you? Because he does not exist. There is nothing like that. Muhammad is called a mercy. Go and check. A mercy is woman. Is abundant. Is water. That's it. He comes as abundance for us. Every year, the flood from the Nile will come. And everybody around the Nile, Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, everybody, all the way to West Africa, all the way. When the Nile comes, it comes with different names wherever we are, and everybody gets their water yearly, and there's flood everywhere, and we use it to water our food. And that is what we call Muhammad. He has come to deliver us. That's it. They have to dramatize all these things to make it like a movie so that you'll be confused. You understand? It's all about that. Then now we are confused than ever. That is why we still don't get it. And we say Muhammad married. Muhammad is a pedophile. And because of these Arab people do not understand the esoteric teachings, they have taken it to be what? Esoteric teachings. And now they are marrying young girls at the age of 9 and all those things. That is stupidity. It has nothing to do with that. You understand? The body is 6. The lower body is 6. Yeah? That is the 66. That's the lower body. But when you vibrate it higher, it becomes 9. Turn the 6. You will see the 6 becomes 9. 6, 6, 6. Turn it upside down. It is 9. Ete. And when you reach the 9 ete, that is what we call the feminine. You have now gained the feminine. Yeah? Then you make love to the feminine. That's it. Making love to the feminine. It is so blissful. It is so joy. You marry. We were all married at our lower self when we come into the earth. Then we make love once we get enlightenment, our higher self. And that is the feminine. So Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 6 and started making love to Aisha at the age of 9. This is esoteric teachings. It has nothing to do with pedophilia. So all you Arabs out there that think that it is about getting some young girl to sleep with, you must be sick out of your mind. Go check your mind right away. You must be sick. And I'm telling you, I have no fear for your pedophilia activities. And all of you people that are hooked on to also esoteric, that you don't even know what esoteric means, that you teach people, you are also sick and you also have to learn. Being sick is nothing wrong. We were all sick before. You can be sick of fever and you can be sick of lack of knowledge. Yeah? Learn. Live and learn. Or you die and burn. We have to teach the people. They don't know that. Yeah? The 72 virgins has nothing to do with some woman in the sky which we are going to get after we die. The hereafter is now. When you kill the lower self, that is then the hereafter. The hereafter is the higher self. All right? That is the paradise. You always will be in the paradise. It is joy. It is full of blissfulness. Then you can get what? The 72 virgins. 72 is 7 plus 2 is 9. These are codes. You must study numerology. All right? Seeker, study numerology. Enough respect. Go on the internet and type Pythagoras numerology. These are all things that were taught to us by Jehuti. But when you go to the Greek, then they make it like it belongs to Pythagoras. It is Ta. It is Ta. All right? Ta-Horus. Ta-Horus. Not Pythagoras. Ta-Horus. It's about numerology. You can check numerology. Every nation has its own numerology. Ghana has its own numerology. Yeah? Ghana has its own numerology. Rwanda has its own numerology. When you do all these things, then you will understand, wow, what is happening to each nation. Yeah, man. Every name that they put on you carries the vibration that is following you for the rest of your life. It does not matter whether you are called Emmanuel. It doesn't matter whether you are called Bush. Numerology is numerology. Once you come together with all the names, you will see that you will start to function alongside the day you came. If you are born on Monday, your Monday personality, then you add it to your numerology, you will see who you are and you will function accordingly. This is knowledge. This is the age of knowledge. It's everywhere. Do not sit down and say, oh, this belongs to white people. No, 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 no. It is all our system. They have no system. Every system that you see, algebra, whatever system, it is our systems. They took it and just give it names. They say initiation into hermetics. It is all about Jehuti. When Jehuti is in Greek, it's called hermit. So when you see books like Initiation into Hermetics, you will not go and buy and read because it is written by a white man. No, it is your own book. Your own book. It is all trick. Bhagavad Gita is about you. Hare Krishna is about you. Yeah? Arjuna is about you. Reasoning. The super soul and the soul. Reasoning together. Yeah? And the horses and the cats, the reins is about the minds. You have to pull it well. Control your senses well. When you're on a horse, yeah, you have to control the senses well. The mind, you have to control the senses well. If you don't control, the body will fall down, will derail. Because each day we are climbing a mountain. And this is what we are here to do. Everything is esoteric. That's why today the Hare Krishna don't know that it is esoteric, and they are focusing too much on worshipping Krishna. They have all these images and they spend so much polishing Krishna, wearing Krishna all the dresses that they want to wear, wearing Radha Krishna and all the dresses they want to wear. They even worship plants called Tosi. They do everything external worship, but the heart of the people so dark and so wicked. You understand? Everywhere and in the shrine. The Togbe don't know that everything is esoteric. They don't know that the lightning is within. They don't know that all the Elegba, yeah? Elegba is what? It's circulation. It's your nervous system. They don't know that Elegba is the issue. The Babalawo too don't know that everything is esoteric. So when they need something, when they are having problem in their body, can you imagine? Somebody is having hypertension. They have to go and consult Ifa. For hypertension, you are consulting Ifa when you are eating goat and amala every day. Amala breakfast, amala lunch, amala evening. And you are going to consult Ifa for your hypertension. You see how people are sick? You see how people are sick, my people? And we are the conscious people. We have to tell them that they are sick. But we are now promoting it, even telling them, if you are scared of African spirituality, then blah, 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 blah. Masa, the Chinese man is drinking green tea, herbal tea, yeah, drinking bamboo. The Japanese people live 100 years, normal, 100 years, straight up. Normal, 100, they are riding bicycle. No gray hair. And we are just here, common hypertension. We are consulting Ifa and Afa. We have waist pain and we say somebody did it to us. Waist pains. Meanwhile, you cannot shit. I remember in Achiave, there is this guy who was having waist pain all the time. And he will always come to the shrine to come and look for medicine. And sometimes they will do reading for him. For his waist. Can you imagine? Until I gave him some ointment to insert. And everything was all right. It is so sad. So people, I don't even know what to talk. Sometimes I can even put all religion aside and fire African spirituality to the bone. Because we are the cause of the fall of our Kebulan. And let me tell you, the reason why we fell. We fell because of African so-called spirituality. When the Greeks came and they influenced us with their bloody sacrifices and slaughtering of pigs and all those things. And this is what affected us, and we start to practice our external way of worship. We were not doing that. We were teleporting. We were powerful people. The pyramid of Giza was built in hours. Just hours it was built. With what? Telekinesis. Coming together to use our brain to lift up the tons of the bricks. That's all. We did not even use our hands. So mathematically, we have measured everything already. This is what we did. That's why the white people cannot understand how it was built. Telekinesis. Powerful people. By thought, we are in America. By thought, we are here. We travel everywhere by thought. That's why they say thought. Tehuti. Thought. Now look at what is happening to us. Bloody. Bloody. We were practicing this thing and they came and they overcame us. Because if somebody has expanded their consciousness, Master, you can pour all the goat sheep you want to pour on your skin. They will overpower you. And that's what happened to us. And they realized that, Kai, these people, they are nothing. Let us go to them in West Africa. Let us finish them off. And they came. As they came, we were still in our superstitious beliefs. Everything the African will do. The African think that somebody is responsible for it. Nobody want to blame themselves. Nobody want to blame themselves. This is what's happening in the so-called African spirituality. It is full of fear. Oh, as for Christianity, all they have to do is to just understand that the hell is already a state that they are in. That's all. Christians just have to understand, because they are the ones who are even dealing with the Heru directly. All they have to do is to drop Jesus images on their wall. I know women, powerful prophetess, who can put their hand on you and you will fall down. Who will just fetch water for you and you will have a powerful healing. Powerful women in Ghana those days. From all these spiritual churches. Celestial church and all those things. Powerful, powerful people. If you go to Nigeria, you will see where they... Damn, my phone is off.